This video shows the basic installation of the Nevin pedestal workstations. All Nevin cabinets are custom built to room dimensions and customer specifications. The tools needed are a level, battery-powered drill with 7/16 and 3/8 socket, Phillips head bit, clamps, Phillips screwdriver, crescent wrench, tape measure, and alignment punches. All Nevin deliveries include a packing list, set of floor plans, and elevation drawing. The elevation drawing details the location and placement of each workstation, including the position number. These position numbers on the drawings correspond to the numbers on the equipment boxes. This way, the installer can determine exactly where everything goes. After making sure that everything has been received, sort the equipment boxes by position. Once positioned correctly, open the boxes, pull the equipment from the boxes, unwrap the equipment, and discard the packing material. You are now ready to start the installation. Begin by measuring where the workstation will be placed according to the floor plan, and mark the floor to ensure proper placement. It is important to make sure the base access panels are oriented correctly, and installing this two-sided island is shown here. Using the alignment punches, start bolting the workstation bases together using the 1/4-20, 3/4 bolts and nuts provided. The alignment punches should be placed in diagonal corners from each other and automatically align the base units, allowing each bolt to be tightened completely. It is best to start at one end and work in an assembly line fashion, bolting all base components, installing from the floor up. As you can see here, each piece of equipment is also marked with a location determination after packaging material has been removed. Using the alignment punches, start bolting the spacers together on top of the bases, then into the bases. The power frame can then be bolted to the spacer, making sure to hold the power frame in place while placing the bolts to prevent it from falling. Next, the riser can be bolted together to the power frame. Make sure the holes and electrical outlets are oriented correctly according to the elevation drawing. Recheck the location of the workstation and add any filler panels if required. Typically, the filler panels are required in corners if mounting workstations against an end wall. Please note that the filler panels may need to be cut to length and trimmed using a jigsaw or metal snips to match floor cove molding, etc. There are two types of filler panels. Large areas use a panel that has 4 sides and can be bolted into place, while smaller seams use a flat panel that can be set in place with silicone. Level the workstation using the leveling legs and wood shims provided. Most floors are not completely level when leveling. It is best to find the high spot for the cabinets or the workstation to be leveled by measuring the height along the area to be leveled. You should level from the high point out. The workstation should also be anchored to the floor at this time. Note that floor anchors are not included, as code requirements may vary from state to state. It is time to have your electrician and plumber contractor do their work by connecting from the electrical and plumbing roughouts to each electrical box, gas valve, air connection throughout the workstations before the countertops get installed. Coordination with electrical and plumbing contractors will be required. All Nevin workstations require electrical, plumbing, including air and gas, possibly vacuum, to be connected from the roughouts to each electrical box, gas valve, air connection throughout the workstations. Next, the countertops can be mounted to the workstations using the silicone provided. The countertops can be clamped in place and left overnight. The backsplashes can then be installed where applicable using the silicone provided. Color match caulk is also provided to seal any countertop seams and backsplash seams. The color match caulk should be used after the countertops and backsplashes have set up overnight. Now's the time that the riser tops, shelving, and lights can be mounted. Note that the riser tops do not get mounted using silicone, as this provides future access to the electrical and plumbing. The riser tops are mounted using the number 8 self-tapping screws provided. As shown here, when lights and shelving are included in the installation, mount the tops for the light and shelf post first. You will need to access the underneath side of the riser top to attach the corian plate and nuts. Use the quarter 20 long bolts for mounting the light posts. Shelves can be mounted using the self-tapping 3/8 hex head screws. Lights with the quarter 20 by 3/4 bolt provided. Make sure to connect the light connector before bolting the light in place. Finish installing the riser tops using the number 8 self-tapping screws provided. The riser tops are not to be seen with color match caulk, as they provide later access to all the electrical, gas, vacuum, and air connections. The last item to assemble is the dust collector, then test all the lights, vacuum, and air. This video shows the basic NevinLabs installation as intended for cabinet installers. There are many variations of cabinets, workstations, and countertops, including soapstone, stainless steel, and epoxy, that are not covered in this video. Nevin also offers installation services.